This introduction to fetal biometry will help you better understand the criteria necessary for evaluating fetal growth. The fetal biometry is a key criterion of fetal well-being. It is primarily used to detect growth retardation and to a lesser extent macrosomia. The evaluation is conducted during the second and the third trimester, and the criteria are variable in function of the term. The essential prerequisite for the evaluation of the fetal growth is to have an accurate gestational age. Then we will evaluate this growth using strict criteria and reference curve. And we will revisit this problem of the reference curve later if we want to screen the fetus at risk. The quality criteria exist for the three parameters. This is what we can say for the BIP and head circumference. The two thalamic masses must be visible on the midline. The section should be symmetrical with the midline in the center of the skull. The cerebral should not be visible on the images. The cavum septum pellucidum should be visible in the third anterior portion of the head. The image should be zoomed in more than 75% of the screen. The caliper should be well placed, and the ellipse could cover the outside of the skull. The quality control, as you can see, focused on the three parameters: the head, the abdomen, and the femur. And we can summon all these parameters to be sure that the section has been done properly. Therefore, fetal biometry will focus on the second and third trimester, concentrating on the cephalic pole, the abdomen, and the femur. And with these three parameters, we should be able to estimate the fetal weight. Regarding the cephalic pole, as you can see on the image of the left, the section is slightly oblique from the front to the back. We should be able to see in the anterior portion the septum pellucidum, the thalamic mass in the middle, but the cerebellum should not be visible in this section for an accurate measure of the biparietal or the head circumference. The biparietal diameter is measured between the two parietal bones. The section should be axial at the base of the cephalic pole with a symmetrical transverse view. The landmarks are those already described: the third trimester, third ventricle, thalamic mass, the cavum septum pellucidum, and the cerebellum should not be visible. Regarding the technical condition, the section should be perpendicular to the base, and we should achieve a good visualization of the bony contour. Regarding the head circumference, as you can see in the two images, the caliper used are ellipse, carefully following the contour of the skull. Regarding the fetal trunk, the measurement of the abdominal circumference is also done obliquely from the front to the back, as you can see on this image on the left. The two essential landmarks are the stomach on the left flank and the portal sinus in the middle. Sometimes you can see the upper part of both adrenal glands. Here are four satisfactory images of the abdominal circumference. We can see in each one the landmarks, the stomach, the abdominal sinus. The caliper are well positioned, and the image occupies more than 75% of the screen. In these three images, the catching plane is too oblique from the back to the bottom. The catching plane is therefore not suitable for an accurate measurement. Regarding the femur, as you can see in the image, it should occupy the entire image of the screen. going from one diaphyse to the other. The quality criteria for measuring the fetal femur is to obtain a frontal section of the bone with visualization of the fetal head and measurement of the entire diaphysis till the bottom. The quality criteria for measuring the femur are as follows. Both ends must be clearly visible. The angle of incidence should be less than 40 degrees with the horizontal plane. The femur should occupy more than 50% of the screen, and the caliper should be in the correct position. All measurements of the different parameters will be expressed in millimeters, and the fetal estimated of the weight will be in gram with an approximation of more or less 15%. All the measurement will be reported on individual curve with the evolving factors. And all these measurements should allow the estimated of fetal weight with the formula of Hadlock. The problem is the choice of the curve. And presently in France, we use the prescriptive curve of the OMS. In conclusion, the biometric examination of the fetus is a very important part of the fetal evaluation, of its well-being and of the growth, but it requires precise measurement to be reliable.